Good morning, guys. I'm not sure if any of you follow me on TikTok or not, but if you were on the live video from, I believe it was Friday morning, I did share about how I go through each row inside the greenhouse every morning and take note of any seeds that I need to replace. And right here are the notes that I made from May the 26th. You see, I go down here, row 1, square number 9, row 1, square number 11. And then how I know what they all are is I refer over here to my charting system. I've done all of this by hand, of course. This charting system will tell me which row, which planting square, how many that I planted within each square, and then if you flip it over to the back, I've made note of whether or not I started from seed or if I put in the ground like from a plant that I already had growing. So if you ever see PIG, that's put in ground, and then again SFS, that is started from seed. And then I got to get over here into my seed bag, get it all laid out and find the ones that I need. And I've gotten them all laid out right here. I've got to replace some peaches and cream corn, some okra, some crookneck squash, long green cucumber, black zucchini squash, and I'm going to replace one pepper plant with the sweet pepper carnival blend. And you'll see my replacement seeds I've now gotten right here neatly inside a bag. Let's make sure not to forget these mold traps, and let's get down here inside the greenhouse. Damn, son, looks like I might ought to kick it in gear. Looks like she might come down a storm on us here about any minute. Beginning right here at row number 1, look at the progress at all of the plant growth that has actually taken place here just in the past several days. These lima beans are literally going crazy. I'm going to have to run a few more trellises here this morning as soon as I get these plants replaced in the ground. Check it out, all the corn is growing, all the cucumbers. We've got peppers all through here. I've only got to replace that one. Right down here is the squash. Right down here starts the tomatoes. I've already began over here on this side of the greenhouse with more tomatoes. I've got about 2 more rows left that I've got to get inside the ground, and then a lot more work ahead of me here, as you will see before you. One thing I didn't mention that I prefer to do each morning right here first thing, as I'm glancing up each of the rows, I like to make sure that I see that all of my drip line emitters have all been working properly, as the system did run this morning before I ever even came out here. And from what I can see, I do not see any dry squares, which only means that each of the drip line emitters must be working as they are intended to. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and start the replacement with the peaches and cream corn. Let me go ahead and get that out. And it says I need to replace 4 in total. So I always like to cut my seed bags open approximately in the same spot. And then once I get my seeds out of the bag, I will retape that over. So let me go ahead and get 4 of these peaches and cream. Oh. There we go. And the first one that I'm going to replace is row 1, number 9. So this is 12 on the end, 11, 10, 9. I've been planting all of these corn 2 per square. So let me set my 3 other seed there down for a moment. And let me just break this open here with my finger a little bit. Loosen a little bit of this dirt up again. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is again make a little planting pocket there with my finger. Poke the seed down in place. Backfill with the soil. And there you have it. And it's just a quick repeat right here at row 1, number 11. Boom. Simple as that. And there's 2 of the peaches and cream corn now replaced. I'll grab a couple of the weeds there. Get that out of here. Allow me to make my way through the list and get these seeds inside the ground. And I'll talk to you again here in a second before I end this video. And I have now completed all of the replacement seeding that needed to be done. Just trying to give all of you guys a pan shot of what I've got going on this side of the greenhouse. you'll be able to see a lot more growth right here as we get into these earlier rows that were planted back towards the beginning of the month, as I started planting seed over there in rows 1 and 2 on May the 3rd. And now that all of that has been completed, let's get these mold traps out and try to figure out proper placement and see if I can't get a handle on that booger. Stay tuned, guys, and I'll share more footage of that with you inside that next video.